Well, let's just update you on exactly what former Prime Minister Gordon Brown will be doing. He has been appointed to the government by the Prime Minister Keir Starmer in the last few minutes. Here they are meeting at number 10 this morning. Keir Starmer has said that Gordon Brown will act as the Prime Minister's special envoy on global finance. He says that the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is committed to boosting the country's security and resilience, and he says that Gordon Brown will advise on how global finance cooperation can help to achieve this. So Gordon Brown brought back into government after one of those years of losing the election back in 2010. Remember, Gordon Brown, who served as Chancellor under Tony Blair and then was Prime Minister himself, was around during the time of the financial crisis back in 2008 and very famously said during that period PMQs, while discussing the work that he and the government had done, that he had saved the world, only to correct himself and say he'd saved the banks in the work that he and the Treasury had done to try and lessen the impact of the global financial crash of 2008. Gordon Brown now brought back in to government by Keir Starmer a day after those dismal local election results for the Labour Party. As a global finance special envoy, the two men have met, discussed that, and now we're getting the announcement this morning. And this comes as well as the Prime Minister has announced that Baroness Harriet Harman has also been brought back into government for a very specific role, dealing as the advisor to the Prime Minister on women and girls. The Prime Minister saying that the role that Baroness Harman will carry out will draw on work with women across Parliament to identify action needed to tackle misogyny and deliver greater opportunity for women in parliamentary and public life. She'll also work with the Cabinet Secretary and the Civil Service to try and enhance opportunities for women and enhancing government delivery for women. So two major big beasts of the Labour Party brought back into government just the day after the Prime Minister and the Labour Party suffered a huge defeat at the local elections, seen by some as a way of perhaps steadying the ship for the government as the pressure on the Prime Minister continues to pile, as at least 28 Labour MPs have now said that he should be leaving. And there we have pictures of Baroness Harman leaving number 10 a little while ago after having those discussions with the Prime Minister, handshake there and an agreement as she is going to serve as his advisor on women and girls.